Hello. Yes, I'm gonna look very dreamy as I stare at myself. Yeah, everything's in a funny position. Anyway, I know you're right there. Hello. It's my camera. So yes, I haven't been on YouTube. I don't have anything to say. I could tell you about my life. Boring. I could tell you about my job, completely unrelated to my channel. Just what I'm doing right now. I'm actually working at the moment. It's 11:15 at night, and I'm on call until 2. I keep very late schedules now, and it starts around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I just, I'll have breaks in between and whatever. I say what the nature of my job is, but it doesn't matter. And that's how I've been doing things. In other portions of my life, I've never been better. Most portions. I suppose lifestyle-wise, something like that. Relationship-wise is interesting, as it always is, rich and varied and complicated and very human. But I just, I'll start making videos like this, even like this one, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you guys anymore. I'm working on some theories. I'm reworking some of my conceptions about awakening and energy work. Aren't I always? I don't know. So, I don't have anything to say except things are going well. And, yeah. What am I doing? A little more into my older shamanistic magical roots lately. I can't, find... For a while I was doing like my whole practice, everything in one volley, which is very physical and, getting into that. And then it's just like, I can't do it like that all the time. It's like, it's so much, and then it's like, oh God, it's like, it takes a lot out of you or something, even though it puts a lot in you at the same time. And so I've been playing with the Kuji-in a lot, the Japanese Buddhist mudras, and 1, 2, 3, 4, what's next? I forget. 5, 6, no, this one, 7, it's an interesting one, 8, and 9. I've seen people do them really fast, and they have something to do with martial arts, and ninjas used to use them. They're just basically mudras, but they're so attractive because each one reinforces the other, so it's like you're not allowed to do the second one until you do the first one. You're not allowed to do the third one until you've done the second one, until you've done the first one, and it's like, well, is this just some weird Buddhist rule? No, it's because this one develops energy from the root chakra, the next one focuses it, the next one moves it around, and it's like this entire system, and it's 9, which is my favorite number, so it's all attractive in other ways too. But I should make sure nobody's trying to get a hold of me. Oh good, it's open. Yay. So there's that. And it really is interesting, like, once you're dealing with in the Chinese alchemical sense, the 3 different energies of the body, Jing, Qi, and Shen. And I've discovered in working with these other things, and in reworking my conceptions of the way energy flows in the body and the way one wakes up to these abilities, sort of a Shen down approach is what it is, because so many things, Shen is supposed to be the most powerful, but it's the hardest to feel. So I think that the paths, whatever, you know, Kunlun and, you know, opening to channel and all that kind of stuff, it's all in this realm way up here, Shen. That high spiritual energy that is difficult to sense until you get really adept at it. But it's the most powerful. So that stuff comes down, breaks down all the other ones, starts to move Qi around, and then it starts to move Jing around, and Qi starts to move Jing around as well, and hopefully, eventually, I think they're all supposed to merge. Something like that. I haven't read all the Nadon texts and the Yellow Emperor and the Jade Pearlescence and all that craziness that goes along with it. But basically it's about developing these 3 different types of energy so that they reinforce each other, I guess, and eventually, you know, use like this alchemical process. Anyway, just doing that and, you know, coming up with some interesting ideas about it. Yeah. What else to say? I don't know. I'm starting to do meditation practice. Just starting with simple attention, you know, or simple going back to the breath or whatever, because that's not the path that I chose. Just, you know, I've gotten into states of extreme trance, I would call it before, but it's not exactly trance, it's like samadhi, or all the prerequisite stages up to a jhanic state. I'm talking about jhana meditation. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I've gotten to all of them. Piti, Sukha, all of these things, even the little ones that, you know, the actual focusing of the attention, the repeating of the attention, and the holding of the attention. I don't know all the terminology. I'm not great with that kind of stuff. But I've experienced all of them from the practices that I've had. Which I say, once again, it's bottom down. It's, you know, from the top down. It's not from the bottom up. Everything that I do is backwards, or everything that I do is upside down. It's really strange. So I've gotten to those deep experiences first without the training in between. And a lot of the practices that I have engaged in, I think, really lack that discipline and that attention. And so now I'm going over and I'm going backwards again, and I'm at the other end of the spectrum. I think that's why I don't have as much to say, why I don't feel like I'm doing as much lately, because I've already done most of it in between, or a lot of stuff in between, and I've had those experiences and I'm done. Now I need to integrate, I need to, yes, yeah, it's all up here now, you know. It's the mind is the most difficult thing to train and to tame. So that's what's coming now. The body has already been woken up, and the mind as well. So I can sit in a fairly relaxed position, get comfortable, and start breathing, and just be like that, and instantly I'll come into a state of piti. I'll start experiencing piti, what is like this, you know, spiritual joy or bliss, quote unquote, that happens to meditators that they start to ignore after a while, and then there become problems. Anyway, I'm still reading about it, but it happens so easily. And to get into a deeper state, like just holding a mudra, if I'm completely balanced and everything's, you know, my spine is erect and I'm sitting in the right place or whatever, then, you know, the energy connects from here to there, and I feel it, what it's doing, and creates a complete circuit. I can feel exactly where the energy, how the energy is different because of the circuit I've just created, and then I start smiling, and I can't help but smile, and it's just this natural state of pleasure, of enjoyment, you know, and that's piti, I think. And to have all these words to describe all the things that I was experiencing before was really strange, and to get even deeper into it, I can get into a state of sukha. I can. And I just didn't know what to call it, you know, it's like all of these things I was experiencing without having a foundation for them, top down. And so now I'm sort of trying to integrate that because I think I'm a little more stable at this point in my life because of lots of things. Okay. I think I'm going to stop. Yes, I shaved my head, not completely. And this is that scalar pendant thing. Always wearing it, love it. Purple's my favorite color. You can't really tell, but there is a naked man in that painting on the book back there. Yes. Okay, good night.